Hello everybody, I'm Paul Hakes and this is James Hakes. Together we're the founders of Shift Yachts. Shift is a new brand focused on designing and building performance cruising catamarans.
Over the next few short videos, we'll introduce ourselves, share a bit about our background, explain what Shift is about, and why we think there's room to do things differently.
We'll also walk you through the first yacht we're bringing to market, the Shift 54 Plus, and explain the thinking and the design ethos behind it.
Yeah, so why do we do what we do? For us at Shift Yachts, it comes down to a long-term pursuit of good design and construction. Design that is beautiful, practical, and constantly improving.
We build yachts to be owned and lived in with over time and not treated as disposable experiences.
Performance and safety matter deeply to us, but always in service of a better sailing experience.
Yeah, it may begin as a pastime, but owning a yacht becomes a personal journey. And it is shaped and supported through thoughtful design and sound construction.
It's important to us that this journey is genuinely enjoyable. Enjoyable for us and enjoyable for our customers. So starting from the moment you decide to buy a boat, but also continuing well beyond that. Let's talk a bit about who we are, a little about our history and where we come from and what we've done in the past.
Right, I'm Paul Hakes, and many people watching this video may recognize both James and myself from the work we did with HH Catamarans. I helped create and found the HH Catamarans brand, and indeed I'm one of the H's in HH. I worked there in China for over 10 years, building the HH brand with the factory's owner, Hudson, the other H in HH. I'm very proud of the accomplishments and the many wonderful boats we developed and built over the years. I've been building boats now for 41 years, and I started at the bottom as a polyester laminator, building the Young 88, then on to one of New Zealand's most iconic raceboat builders, Cookson Boats. We were pioneers at that time, mastering wet lamination of carbon and core bonding with precision weight control, and eventually into high-tech carbon pre-preg. My tenure at Cookson's was 11 years. I served as a boat builder, then quality control manager. Finally at Cookson's, I was the construction manager of the legendary MaxiCat PlayStation for adventurer Steve Fawcett. And at one stage, this boat held over 17 world speed sailing records. This was revolutionary construction at 105 foot of carbon pre-preg and aluminium honeycomb cores. When after only 2 years, I was poached by the big boys and it was off to live in Bremen, Germany for 8 months to build Germany's first ever America's Cup boat, the Ilbruck GER 68. The boat was eventually bought by Team New Zealand as a trainer. So back to New Zealand, where I set up Wellington's first boat manufacturing facility, Hakes Marine. Over 11 years, we built many great race-winning boats, including Super Maxi Zana, later called Konica Minolta, Tour Mocha 60s for Dee Kafari and Mike Golding, a string of TP52s, including the winner of the Breitling Cup, Mean Machine, also TP52 Audi Q8 and others. Then IRC race boats, Oystercatcher 28, Beaujest, Hasper Hamburg, quite a few others. And one of our projects was the SL33. Emirates Team New Zealand and Luna Rossa bought some of these boats, and they became the first ever sustained foiling catamarans. And of course, that's paved the way for a plethora of foiling boats and boards we see today. In 2012, it was off to China with half my Wellington team to work for Hudson to help put him on the map, sort out production, quality issues, and create new boats to build and sell. There we built 7 Gunboat 60s, some cute 10-meter trimarans called Airplay, a string of carbon monohull race boats called the HH42,
And then on to the HH Catamarans,
right.
Where I joined the scene. But yeah, that was including the King of the Caribbean race circuit, HH66 Nemo, and the HH88, a super yacht that has an enclosed flybridge with a jacuzzi, super high-end interiors. That was an awesome boat. And by the time we both left, we had seen over 30 HH catamarans sailing.
Importantly too, I've been a boat owner all of my life. Plenty of go-fast dinghies, small-keeled sports boats, beach cats, and for the last decade, a 46-foot cruiser racer sloop. So that's a bit about me, and sitting here next to me, my son James.
Hello, I'm James Hakes. As Paul mentioned, I also worked at HH on all the yachts built there for over 10 years. I'm a designer and a naval architect, sailor, had some fast boats, big-time surfer and general ocean lover. And I really love design and engineering in all disciplines, in all shapes and all sizes. I grew up in his boat factories, working after school on the weekends, holidays.
Good memories.
Some of the boats you just saw, I was the young guy squeezing under the floorboards, sanding the bilges. So yeah, I've really been around this industry as long as I can remember, and I really love it. And together, I think we're genuinely passionate about this, passionate about yachts, and I think that comes through.
It's not just about our own designs or the build process. We actually spend a lot of time watching the wider industry.
Yeah, we follow new ideas, new technologies, how the market reacts to them, and whether those ideas are actually adopted and work in practice.
This part is fascinating to us. It's our profession, but it's also very much a hobby.
Yeah, we're boat nerds.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, but by constantly observing the market, other designers, builders and customers, we've started to notice some clear trends. And these are trends across the industry.
Yeah, many boats we see getting larger, not necessarily longer, but wider, heavier, taller, more complex, and they're often flashier, more systems driven, and in some cases that leads them to be less reliable or less safe.
To be clear, these aren't all inherently bad boats. There's a right design for a right purpose, and for some owners there are good options out there.
But we see a growing mismatch between what many of these boats are marketed as, what they actually end up being, and then how they are eventually used. And in many cases we see that trend getting worse.
Right. So this actually represents an opportunity for us to do things differently and to do them better. We've chosen to return to the fundamentals. A yacht has to sail, and it has to sail really, really well. It has to be genuinely safe, and it must be comfortable to live with and easy to own. And just importantly, it has to be beautiful.
Yeah, it's a yacht. It's not an RV or a van floating on the water. A yacht should express style, proportion, and grace. And ultimately, the boat you choose reflects your own tastes and values. And we believe good design matters.
Yeah, so don't buy an ugly yacht. Don't buy a slow yacht. And don't buy a yacht you don't understand.
I hope you liked what you saw and you want to learn more. We'll be releasing a few more videos like this where we dive into the unique features of this boat, how we designed and developed it, and we will be sharing those with you.
We are brand new, so any video like or subscribing to this channel would really, really go a long way. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.